What's up guys, RGB Edits back with another tutorial. We're back to where we left off from the last one. If you haven't seen it, it was syncing with time remapping. So if you want to go back to my channel and watch that before starting this, so you're caught up with it, go ahead and do that. Next we're going to be covering just the impact effects. So we're going to go with some shake, we're going to go with some transform, maybe some blurs, some brightness. We'll just get into the basics, because these tutorials are focused on building your basic editing skills. So let's get into it. I'll first play back the video in case you haven't seen the first one. So that's pretty much it. It's a pretty chill song, so there's not need for much special effects in it. So let's get on one with it. Just gonna watch it one more time and see where I want to do for my transform. So I'm going to make an adjustment layer. I usually label it, I like to be as organized as I can to avoid mistakes. And we're going to get transform. I use transform instead of scale. The advantage of using an adjustment layer transform is that when you adjust something on these settings, all the clips underneath will be adjusted. Using individual scale for your clips works as well. You can do it that way, and the advantage there is that you can actually, if you make a mistake in your keyframing, it won't mess up your entire edit, because it's particular to the one clip. Where the transform on the adjustment layer, if you mess something up, you'll see it all the way down your timeline. So just gotta be a little more careful. As well as with transform here, it does not have motion blur. With scale here, you can turn on motion blur for the clip, so if you do something fast, it will create motion blur for itself. So if you see, let me turn it on here, sorry. See, the motion blur is enabled now. But that's okay, because most people just use MB after, and that fixes all that. Let's get back on track. So with transform, you're gonna be, you basically use screen pumps for impact and for catching the audience's eye, drawing to what you want them to see. So I'm just going to start with a keyframe here, and I want him, as he zooms in here, I want him to zoom in on the soldier he's about to shoot. So I'm going to probably do about a 115 for this one, just a pretty high screen pump. You don't want it over the top, but for this one we're going to use 115. And we're going to come out. And do 100 here. And zoom back in. Again, we're going to, for the soldier, probably do this one 110. And it's going to come out. And we're going to end this one about here. Then on this first beat, we're going to go in, probably a 110. On this beat, we're going to drop it to about 100. There. Then here, we're about to do about 110 again. And then 115 here, and 2 here. And we're going to keep going with that. Little screen bump here. And it's going to come out. And again, zooming on the subject. It's going to come out. And then we're just going to end it with a slow zoom in. So now we have all our keyframes. We watch it over. You can keep it like honestly, it doesn't look too bad, but to take it to the next step, you're going to want to easy ease. Pretty much anything you do in After Effects, majority of the time, requires you to easy ease your keyframes to get a better effect. So in easy ease, you go into the graph editor. So here, I don't really want it to zoom in until he starts zooming in on the gun, because the screen actually gradually zooms in. So I want to do it with that. So I'm going to keep this like this. The more steep the curve, like I said before, is the faster it's going to happen. So I want it to do something like that. And it almost pauses. It's going to hit and come out real quick. And then right here, we're going to do a quick zoom in, screen bump. And to change it up slightly and make it curve. It's going to zoom in quick, kind of slow down, and then really pump in, create more of an impact, again out fast. And then here we're getting more like a screen pump, so we're going to make a curve like this, and a curve like this, and now it's going to create just a quick pump as he pulls the bolt back. I guess I can just call myself a liar, and motion blur works even with transform on a on a adjustment layer, and it took me 5 years to figure that out. Well, shit. Turn that off. Oh, it's because it's on the adjustment layer. Look at that. I'm learning while I'm teaching. Dang. Alright, continuing on. RSMB will do our motion blur for us. Don't want over blur. So there you go, quick pump. Then here, something like this. It's gonna into the transition, and then we're gonna pump again. And out. And then here, we're going to make another one of those sharp screen pumps. And a quick into a slow. And then out. Fast. Probably a little faster. I bring this in further. Comes out faster. Still want some movement. It's boring when the screen stands completely still. And then we're going to do something like this.